Welcome back to BB&T Ballpark, getting ready for the Knights and the RailRiders. This is Game 3 of the 4-game series. We're going to send it over to the third base side. Our very own Tommy the V Viola has a very special guest. You never know who's going to show up here at BB&T Ballpark. And we have one of the all-time greats here with us tonight, Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Tommy?
Mr. Jackson, how you doing today? Thank you so much, first off, for being here. What a great day to have you here. Beautiful, beautiful weather and a great series. First off, impressions of this ballpark. I heard you talking a little while ago. What are your impressions of this ballpark?
I think it's the Chicago Wrigley Field. They call it the friendly confines. I would say this is the friendly confines of the South in Charlotte. But it's a very friendly place. It's the closest ballpark that I've been in where you can get to the players. You know, you see them up close and personal, and I just think it's a great experience for people. I have a very good friend of mine coming to the game tonight with his family that is well known in town. He's a big car dealer here, Rick Hendricks, so he enjoys coming to the ballpark, and a few other friends that I have in town. I just think it's a wonderful experience for fans and family and people.
Let's talk about you for a minute here. Obviously, a great, great career, a Hall of Famer, and Mr. October, and all the 500-plus home runs and the 2,500-plus hits. Here you are today, being a part of this.
Keep going.
5 World Series, 14 All-Star games. Let's talk to you about what you're doing here and being a part of the Yankees organization. What do you do when you come out to these games? Is it just watching the players, or tell us what you do? I know you're working with guys as well.
I enjoy being at the ballpark. I enjoy the game, enjoy the players. I have a great deal of respect for the game, and so whether it's sign a few autographs to be with people or promote the game of baseball and show the respect for the game that I have and admire so much. But I'm a special advisor to the ownership of the Yankees, the Steinbrenner family, very close to them. There really isn't much that they could ask me that I would not do. I've been there for about 26 or 27 years. I was very close to the father. And now that the boys are running the team, I feel like I'm part of the family. But I observe all of our players in the minor leagues. I take a look and special attention to what we call our high ceiling talent. And I work a lot with our managers and all of the coaching staff, focus on the hitting and the offense. And so whether it's Marcus Timms in AAA or P.J. Pelletieri in AA or Jeff Pentland, our big league hitting coach, I have close relationships with them, and I also spend time with the pitching coaches, et cetera, in case I have questions or whatever, but about our players, and really here to help in any way I can. I'll come in sometimes, I'll talk to the manager and ask him, are there any specifics that he'd like me to attend to, but really pay attention to what our organization needs and be Johnny on the spot. And be Reggie, the helper or assistant, whenever I can. Sometimes you're a coach, sometimes you're an uncle for players, sometimes you're just a friend, sometimes you're a father. And I'm old enough to be pretty much that for almost any of them. But it's a wonderful position that I enjoy with the Yankees, and I'm grateful that I'm still in baseball.
Well, it's great to have you here. We got a couple more minutes for you, Reggie. Yankees playing some good baseball. New York Yankees playing some good baseball. We talked a little bit about it. How much do you focus on what those guys are doing in the Bronx?
I know what's going on. I know what's going on a big league level. I pay attention to our pitching, and then I obviously pay attention to our offense. So I see Alex is hitting the ball well. Teixeira's got some home runs. It looks like Jacoby Ellsbury's coming around. He's hitting 300 right now. So I was going to say Beltran is coming along slower, but getting a little bit better. And sometimes it's just supporting a player, patting him on the back, emotionally helping him walk through the difficult times. Sometimes they're not as fundamentally off as they are just struggling with the game emotionally and having some bad times. And really the best vitamin that you could give a player is having a good day. If a guy's struggling, he has a good day or catches a good break or two on the field, gets a couple of blue pits, then it turns the game around.
Well, we appreciate you being here and taking out a couple of minutes. I wish I had more time. I could talk to you for hours. Really a great baseball person, and we appreciate a couple of minutes with you, Reggie. An outstanding time to just catch up with you, and we appreciate your time, and we look forward to having you here again tonight. And I did last night. We introduced you. Umpire had a little words for you. What'd you guys say over there? Anything with the pitch clock?
No, I always enjoy talking to the umpires. I got along really well when I was in the league with umpires. I figured that umpire was lucky to be that close to watch me hit.
There he is, Mr. October, National Baseball Hall of Famer. How about a round of applause for Reggie Jackson? We'll have more next right here on the Charlotte Knights pregame show.